The recent attempt made by terrorist Muneser Hussain to infiltrate into India was not a routine thing. Though he was neutralized by security forces, India sees the incident as a part of Pakistan's desperate attempts to revive terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. Two organizations, Hizbul Mujahideen and Lashkar-e-Taiba, are on the forefront of these anti-India activities planned by Pakistan. Hussain was an experienced hand and was sent to Jammu and Kashmir to make some recruitments for the Hizbul Mujahideen, which along with many other terrorist organizations has been facing tough actions from the Indian security establishment. The killed terrorist Hussain was a resident of Bagyladra Poonch. He was the division commander of Hizbul Mujahideen. He was sent with the agenda of reviving Hizbul Mujahideen in Rajouri Poonch, south of Pir-Panjal, and carrying out terror attacks in this region, according to Indian Defense News. Hussain's entry into Jammu and Kashmir should not be seen as an isolated incident. This is part of a larger plan to revive terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, where peace has returned after the abrogation of Article 370 on August 5, 2019. Their plan is to restructure Hizbul Mujahideen to bring it back from hibernation. Sources say a crucial meeting of Hizbul Mujahideen was held at Kana in Islamabad on July 20th this year. Those who were present at this meeting included representatives of all party Hurriyat Conference, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen, among others. There are indications that Syed Salahuddin, chairman of the Pakistan-based United Jihad Council and the current Hizbul Mujahideen chief, has been sidelined, and his deputy and rival Muhammad Amir Khan has been directed by the Pakistani Deep State to revive Hizbul Mujahideen. The issues which were discussed at the meeting clearly indicate that Pakistan is in no mood to stop terrorism. Rather, its deep state is making every possible effort to disturb peace and rapid development in the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The top terror commanders and radical Islamists discussed a detailed action plan in the meeting. This action plan focuses on reviving agitation, politics, and separatist activities in Kashmir Valley and Poonch district. The Hurriyat Conference is expected to play a major role in this. A recruitment drive in South and Central Kashmir to provide fresh cadres for the fledgling terrorist outfits was also discussed. Why focus on South Kashmir? One of the key reasons for focusing on South Kashmir is that in the delimitation exercise joining Anantnag with Poonch Rajouri districts to form a parliament constituency would help in de-radicalization and check terror activities. This has annoyed Pak DEEP State and hence the attempts to specifically revive terrorism in South Kashmir. It was also willfully planned in this meeting that to embarrass the Indian government, non-locals, minorities and workers of nationalist organizations would be targeted by the terrorists. Prior to Hizbul Mujahideen's restructuring, attempts were made to revive another anti-India terrorist organization, Lashkar-e-Taiba. After the Modi government came to power, the relentless campaign against Pakistan exported terrorism had resulted in shutting down of unofficial centers of Lashkar-e-Taiba in Jeddah, Makkah and Medina. The establishment in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia had played an important role in this regard. It had cracked down on Lashkar-e-Taiba's parent organization, Jamaat-ud-Dawa's fundraising campaign that the latter carried out with the help of Wahhabi clerics in Saudi territory. In 2015, Lashkar-e-Taiba's chief organizer, Rana Iftikhar, had to leave Jeddah in a hurry after he learned that the Saudi police was about to arrest him. For nearly 7 years, the Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen were unwelcome in Saudi. That had severely affected the fund collection efforts of these main terrorist groups of Pakistan. Due to the Saudi crackdown, Kashmiri leaders affiliated with the Jamaat-e-Islami and based in Pakistan more often than not shied away from visiting Saudi Arabia over the last few years. In fact, Jamaat-e-Islami leaders in Pak like Maulana Naushiri and other hardliners who had made Saudi their second home because of being fluent in Arabic couldn't travel to Saudi for fundraising for quite some time. Similarly, Lashkar-e-Taiba leaders like Amir Hamza and Jafar, who are main fundraisers, have been unable to go to Saudi since 2015. However, this situation seemed to have changed as after a long gap, a top operative of Lashkar-e-Taiba visited Saudi Arabia in October 2022. The terrorist who visited there was Musamil Butt, son of Lashkar-e-Taiba commander Saki-ur-Rahman Lakhvi. This visit could be an indication of change in the ground level situation in Saudi Arabia that may go in favor of Lashkar-e-Taiba. This is an alarming signal for India also, as the terrorist outfit is known to have carried out several terrorist attacks in India. A few days ago, we saw the outgoing Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif pleading for India-Pakistan talks, even as the Pakistani deep state was making a desperate attempt to revive terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. This shows that Pakistan is yet to learn lessons from the past.